Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the maintenance level of the power module in the RenStar space platform in this Let's Play Minecraft Feed the Beast series. Whew, that was a freaking mouthful, man. In the previous episode, we were working on the quad uranium cell factory that you can see behind me. And in this episode, my friends, we are going to be starting down a long and precarious road towards solving one of the biggest problems that we are currently facing in this Feed the Beast series. And that is a serious lack of copper. And I think that I have a pretty sweet plan to start generating a little bit more copper for us, guys. So sit back and relax with your crunchy ass snack and tasty ass beverage. Let's play some Minecraft Feed the Beast, man. And speaking of tasty ass beverages, man, give me 1 second. That is what I'm talking about, man. Ice cold Coca-Cola. Damn, am I ready for some Feed the Beast today. And guys, as you can see, I have been hard at work around here making the quad uranium cell factory look a lot more awesome. In the previous video, all of its pipage and basically its shame was exposed, and I've managed to cover the shame of this factory, looking pretty awesome. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been giving me some excellent hints and tips to improving and optimizing this factory. One of you cyberdogs recommended that instead of using these Buildcraft pipes for the automatic canning machine, to actually use the pneumatic pipe system instead, and that gives us a separate pipe system, and that has allowed me to run the pipage from the automatic canning machine directly through the center of this little factory, which has actually compressed it even further and made it even more compact, which is absolutely freaking sweet. And I've also got like a little maintenance door over here, and yeah, we are missing a copper thing over here, a copper cover. Man, OCD is kicking in. What I've also managed to do over here, guys, is cover the shame of these red alloy wires that are running along the roof of the maintenance level. I was just experimenting a little bit, and check it out, man. I think this is pretty sweet. We make these basically like vents that cover the shame, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of makes the maintenance level just look that much more awesome. I think it looks much more maintenance level-y, if you know what I mean. It's starting to really feel like an industrial maintenance level, which is absolutely awesome. And I think I'll probably do this for all of the wiring down here. You know, we could probably cover all of these red alloy wires with this sort of awesome air vent type style, which I think is freaking fantastic, man. But guys, let's move on to the most important bit of today's episode, and that is solving a big ass problem. How are we going to be generating a little bit more copper? And what I've managed to do is discover a machine that I think could help us out. I was having a look at the copper ingot recipe over here in this menu over here, and I was just clicking through here, and suddenly I noticed a little something. There is something called an industrial centrifuge, and if we stick lava cans, or I think you can stick other things in here too, like lava cells, I believe. This industrial centrifuge is going to produce 1 electrum ingot, 1 tin ingot, and 4 copper ingots. So from lava, we can create copper. Now, why is that really exciting? Well, guys, we already know how to get an infinite amount of lava from the nether. All we need to do is reconfigure that little process and start sending that lava into an industrial centrifuge array, which is what we're going to be working on today. And then we're going to be making things called lava cells. And what we're going to have to do is use a liquid transposer to fill these lava cells with the lava. And then if we stick a lava cell into an industrial centrifuge, I think we get even more materials out of it. Let's have a look here. Industrial centrifuge. But we'll have a look at the recipes for an industrial what the industrial centrifuge can do once we've actually crafted one. But as you saw from that recipe, guys, an industrial centrifuge, let's just get back to that recipe. And this is what excites me the most about this, right? Check it out. The industrial centrifuge makes tin, and to make a lava can, or indeed a lava cell, we need tin. That is how you make lava cans and lava cells. Check it out. If we go to lava can. Oh, dang it. This one, a can. Here we go. You can see a can is made out of 3 tin ingots. That means that those industrial centrifuges can basically create their own source of tin and basically create their own cans for the industrial centrifuge array, and all we need to do is deliver lava into this industrial centrifuge array. And that array is going to create tin. That tin is going to be turned into cans. Those cans are going to get filled with lava, and then those lava cans are going to be stuck into the buttholes of the centrifuges, and the centrifuges are going to produce copper, and as a side effect are going to produce electrum ingots, which we can use for glass fiber cabling, and tin, which can be used to reprocess the industrial centrifuge array. So that is freaking sweet, man. And I think that this is a pretty sweet plan. So there is basically 2 steps to this project, guys. We've got to stick together an industrial centrifuge array, get it all piped up, get it all powered up. Then we need to reconfigure our lava pumps in the nether to send lava up into the ReNDoG. We then need to get that lava into a liquid transposing unit, which is going to stick that lava into cans. And then we need to get those cans into the centrifuges. So it's a pretty beefy project, but it's a really sweet one, I think. And man, I just can't wait to get cracking. But before I do, guys, check it out. I've color coded done a little bit more color coding of the glass fiber cableage over here. I decided to change the color of the cable coming directly out of the nuclear reactors to purple. So purple means super high power. Don't plug anything into purple. And red, which I've painted these lines of red, are coming from the red MFSU array in the battery room over there. So if we need power in the power plant or in the power module of the ReNDoG, it needs to come from a red cable. So that's starting to make a lot more sense to me now, man. It's pretty sweet. This red cable obviously comes from the power source inside of the quad uranium cell factory over here. Check it out. Obviously from this this MV transformer over here, this medium voltage transformer. And you can see I've color coded all of the red cabling just to make sure that OCD does not kick in at any point. So any power that is being consumed by the red MFSU array is being consumed via this red cable over here. So that is freaking sweet, man. But guys, let's get cracking with today's episode, man. I'm way too excited to dilly-daddle any freaking more, if you know what if you're picking up what I'm putting down over here. The first thing that we're going to be working on, guys, is the industrial centrifuges themselves. And they're not too expensive to build, actually. The recipes are fairly forgiving. Let's have a look at the recipe for an industrial centrifuge. What we need is refined iron plates, we need advanced circuits, and we need an extractor. And the extractor is a pretty simple recipe to make. It's just a machine block and some electronic circuitry and a few tree taps too. But I do believe I have all of this jazz waiting for us in the machine room of the cyber lab. So let's head down there. Let's head back into the cyber labs, back into the machine room. And let's get cracking on some crafting up in here, man. Here we go. So here are all of the tree taps. I hear a spider around here somewhere. That's kind of annoying. Alright guys, I'm going to deal with the spider, have a sleep, because I do believe it's nighttime right now. And on the other side of this freaking kaplam, we will start making for ourselves some industrial centrifuges. I'll see you on the other side of this kaplawi. Alright, cyber diggity dogs, welcome back to the machine room of the cyber labs, and it is time to get some crafting done, man. This is going to be awesome. Right, let's have a look at the recipe for an industrial centrifuge. It requires refined iron plates, advanced circuits, extractors, and advanced machine blocks. So why don't we start with the advanced machine blocks? These require advanced alloy machine blocks and some carbon plates. Advanced alloy needs compressed mixed metal ingots. So that's where we're going to start off with today, guys. Some mixed metal ingots. So let's make 16 of those bad boys. That's how many we're going to require. There we go. And let's get these 16 mixed metal ingots into our compressor. And while that is going, we can work on everything else. I think we're going to need a whole bunch of machine blocks, which I have already made. What else do we need to craft up in here? I've made all the advanced circuits. I've made all of the other circuits. What we do need to do is make the extractors. That's what we need to make over here. Okay, cool. So extractors are machine blocks. We're going to make 5 industrial centrifuges in total. So we're going to need that. We've got all of our taps over here. And let's get our electronic circuits in here like this. And let's get our taps like this. I think we might actually need a few more taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to need 4 more taps. Let's just go pick those up from the storage warehouse over here. And I was quite happy when I actually saw the recipe for these industrial centrifuges, because they actually are quite cheap. And I mean, they essentially are going to be turning lava into ingots, which is, you know, really, really awesome, man. And that's going to take a little bit of strain off of our quarries. And, you know, we're not going to be relying on our quarries so heavily to get ingots and to get all of the metallics that we require for the ReNDoG. So that's pretty awesome, man. All right, here we go. We've got our 16 advanced alloys. They are now ready. Let's get back to the recipe for this industrial centrifuge. Next up, we need refined iron plates. I've already squashed down some refined iron ingots in this brand new plate bending machine over here. And I think we pretty much have everything that we need now to put together this industrial centrifuge. Let's get the recipe up there. Oh wait, no, the last thing that we need to make that we haven't made yet are the advanced machine blocks. So let's just get to the advanced machine block recipe. There we go. And that's going to require another 5 machine blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the carbon platage. Got way too much carbon platage over here, but that's cool. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're going to need more than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, welcome back. Just had to compress a few more tin plates, and we just need to make a few more mixed alloy ingots. So there we go, some refined iron platage, some tin plates at the bottom, and some bronze plates in the middle, and that's going to make us 4 more mixed metal ingots. Get those bad boys smelted down or compressed down in the compressor. There we go, sweet. And then let's just pull up that recipe for the advanced machine block. Get that down. We've got to make 1 more advanced machine block. Or 2 more advanced machine blocks, actually. No, 1 more advanced machine block. We need 5 sets of 2. Okay, so we've got to make 2 more advanced machine blocks. There we go. So those are the advanced machine blocks required for our 5 industrial centrifuges. Let's bring up the recipe for the industrial centrifuge, and these are going to be advanced circuits like this, 5 on each side. Then we're going to need refined iron plates, 5 in each corner, like so. We need our 5 extractors in the middle, and then our advanced circuits, 5 on each side. There we go. And that is going to be 5 industrial centrifuges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is freaking sweet, man. You know what time it is, cyber diggity dogs? It is industrial centrifuge 5 time. Oh man, that is awesome. All right, let's go get these bad boys installed in the maintenance level of the ReNDoG space platform and have a look at the recipes and also get them piped up and stuff too. So these bad boys need 32 EU's worth of power. Anything more than that and they are going to explode. So I've already installed some of these LV transformers over here. Let's get these industrial centrifuges installed. Man, that is badass. Check how awesome they look. That is awesome. All right, we've got a power cable running from the medium voltage transformer inside of the quad uranium cell factory over there, and we are going to be running a line of glass fiber cables. Looks like we're going to be crossing the high voltage power of the nuclear reactors over here. So I think what we should probably do is just disconnect this just for now, get this cabling wired, and then paint everything so that, you know, they are separated from one another. So let's just paint this one over here. Paint that one red. There we go. All right, so those are separated. You can reconnect the nuclear reactors. Got to be really, really careful when working with such high voltage in your Feed the Beast world, guys. Things can go kaplowy if you wire incorrectly, if you connect something just by accident, or you weren't watching correctly, or whatever. Things can just explode. But anyway, let's connect up our industrial centrifuges. There we go. Looking awesome. I love all the symmetry going down also, man. That was pretty sweet. There we go, man. These things are looking badass. All right, let's have a look at some of the recipes over here. So lava cans gives us 4 copper and 6 ingots. What other recipes have we got in here? I'm sure there's a lava cell one. You can see an industrial centrifuge can actually make you a butt ton of stuff, which is pretty cool. Right, there we go. So a lava cell, 16 lava cells are required to make 18 tin ingots and 4 copper ingots. So that doesn't seem that efficient. Well, 16 lava cans will make 6 tin ingots, and a lava can requires 3 tin ingots to produce, while a lava cell requires 4 tin ingots to produce. So I guess they're kind of the same at the end of the day. Well, I guess we'll do a little bit of experimenting once we actually get the centrifuge array set up. Let's just get the transport pipe stuff installed over here. So what we're going to be doing is sticking a wooden transport pipe into the back of each of these industrial centrifuges like so. And as we've been doing in some of our latest projects, using autarkic gates instead of redstone engines. And that was an amazing hint that one of you guys gave me, by the way. So a huge thank you to the Cyber Diggity Dog who told me about that jazz, man. And then what we want to do, I think, is have a diamond transport pipe in this location over here, I think. Let's see. I think we'll have a diamond transport pipe over here, and check it out, right? We'll have this diamond transport pipe over here like this. The white line is going to send copper ingots back into, or it's going to send the copper ingots that the centrifuges produce back into the quad uranium cell factory, and it will send the tin ingots that we want to use to reproduce the fuels required for this copper factory thing back into the array. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to work. You're going to need a little bit more space over here, though. Alright, sweet. And I think we'll probably need to use iron transport pipes for these guys. And then golden transport pipes for the corner guys. There we go. So these centrifuges are going to send all of that stuff that they make into this pipe network. This pipe network that we now just need to wrench correctly into place is going to be sending all of those ingots into this diamond pipe. This diamond pipe is going to send those copper ingots back into the quad uranium cell factory, and it's going to send all of the other stuff, the electric ingots, the electrum ingots, and the tungsten dust piles into the sorting facility or into the sorting system. And the tin is going to be sent back into the industrial centrifuge factory to be created into industrial centrifuge factory fuel. Whew, man. That is some complicated jazz, but I think that makes sense, right, guys? That makes sense to me. Alright, so let's just have like an overflow chest over here for now. Stick this jazz over here. And I think what we should probably do is just test this rendition of the industrial centrifuge array out. Let's head over here and pick up some empty cells. I'm going to head down to the Cyber Labs and get these cells filled up with lava. And I'll bring you guys back on the other side of this kaplam, and we will give these industrial centrifuges a test. See if this is actually going to work. Kaplam! Welcome back, Cyberdogs. I am here in the nether, and I'm just trying to fill up these cells with lava without dying. Check out what has happened to the freaking lava ocean in the nether, man. It is absolutely insane. We have sucked it dry of all of its lava juices. Pretty insane, actually. So I'm just going to fill up all of these cells, turn these bad boys into lava cells. I think we need like 18 lava cells for one centrifuge cycle. So let's just get as many lava cells as we can. Oh, they actually stack on top of each other, which is pretty sweet. There we go. All right, 21 lava cells should do the trick. Let's just have a little brief flyby over here, guys. For those of you guys who haven't seen this yet, these lava pumps used to send lava directly into the Cyber Labs, but it looks like they have run out of lava sources to suck up. And as you can see, things are getting freaking hectic around here, man. I'll see you guys on the other side of this kaplan, man. We need to get out of here before we die. Alright, guys, welcome back. Man, that was a precarious situation. Being attacked by a lava bat, being spat at by a ghast. Whew. But anyway, I managed to pick up 21 lava cells, so this should be able to get one of our industrial centrifuges up and running. Let's put the lava cells in the center, and there we can see that the centrifuges are powered up correctly, so that's perfect. And here we go, man. So that required what, like 17 or something? Yeah, 16 lava cells to produce 18 tin ingots. Damn, that's awesome. 1 electrum ingot and 4 copper ingots. So from 16 lava cells, we can create another about 4 empty cells to create more lava cells, right? So we'll be able to get like a nice little circular production cycle going with these centrifuges. But it looks like it's going to take a ridiculously long time for this industrial centrifuge cycle to go through. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to just sit here and watch this finish. But maybe I'll layer down a little bit more like tin covers and stuff over here. And I'll see you guys on the other side of this kaplam once we can see the items coming out of the centrifuge. Kaplam! Alright, CyberDogs, welcome back, and my goodness, one cycle of an industrial centrifuge looks like it takes about 5 minutes or half a Minecraft day, I would say, something like that. We are almost at the end here. Man, it has taken a long ass time, but in the meantime, I've laid down a few more of these tin cover strips over here, or these tin covers rather, and as you can see, guys, it's looking pretty freaking sweet. Really looking awesome, actually. I just love the way that it's starting to really feel like a maintenance level now, much more than the Cyberlab's maintenance level ever felt. And man, look at this, it just looks so freaking sweet. And I've been adding a few copper covers over here also, just to keep up with the theme of the, you know, when we're here, we know that we're in the power module maintenance level, which is really, really awesome. But I think we actually need a few more, so let's get these cut down and just finish off this one over here before OCD kicks in worldwide. Let's finish this one off. Okay, and also what we need to do, guys, in preparation for the arrival of the new materials, we need to tell this diamond transport pipe to send all of the copper ingots that are about to come out of that centrifuge into back into the quad uranium cell factory. The rest of it is going to go in here, hopefully, through the yellow one. So tin needs to go into the yellow one, and then I think we'll pick up the Invar and the other material that gets produced. I think it's a tiny pile of tungsten dust. I think that's what gets produced, but hopefully that'll head over into the chest over here, and then we can configure our diamond pipe correctly. I also quickly set up all of the autarkic gates to have items in inventory and energy pulse when there's an item in the inventory. So we should, in a very short moment, see the items coming out of this industrial centrifuge. So 5 of these industrial centrifuges running at the same time are going to be able to produce what, about 20 copper ingots every 5 minutes or so? It feels like it, something like that. That seems okay. If it's 20 ingots per 5 minutes, that's more than enough ingots required to make at least one full set of quad uranium cells, I would think. Maybe one of you maths cyberdogs out there can work it out for me, man. How many copper ingots do we require for 8 quad uranium cells, and how many copper ingots do we need to generate in 2 hours and 50 minutes so that we can generate enough copper ingots to keep our 2 nuclear reactors fueled up completely at all times? That'll give us a really good idea about how many industrial centrifuges we actually require for this task. Maybe I'll try work it out also, guys, on paper for the next episode. But here we are, guys. We are just waiting for this industrial centrifuge to kick in. Come on, dude. You can do this. You can do this thing. Check it out, man. He's so close. He's like on the edge. Come on, bro. And it doesn't look like we can overclock these centrifuges either. This is just how slow they run. And I guess they run at this speed because they are producing free ingots, essentially. They are using lava to create free materials in a way. So, you know, they couldn't have been too overpowered. They did have to take quite a long-ass time to produce stuff, I think. Here we go, guys. There we go. Oh, sweet. Wow, that was a lot of material. A lot of material being generated by that one cycle. There, the copper goes back into the quad uranium cell factory. Excellent. And the rest of the ingots are going into the chest just as we planned. Yes, there go the tin ingots. The the electrum ingot is a little bit confused. He doesn't really know where to go. It looks like he's popped in here. So we actually got 18 tin ingots out of one centrifuge cycle. So 18 tin ingots is going to be able to make for us about 4 empty cells. So we're going to need more. We're basically going to have to feed a little bit more tin into the centrifuge array to keep it ticking over. But I'm pretty happy with that, man. So next steps for this particular project, my cyber diggity dogs, is going to be reconfiguring the lava pumps in the nether, sending that lava directly into the maintenance level of the ReNDoG, getting that lava into empty cells and delivering those empty cells into the centrifuges so that we can get this factory running 24 hours a day. So we're going to be tackling those next steps in the next episode, guys. Really hope you have enjoyed this episode. And man, industrial centrifuges are the business. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It's been ReNDoG feeding the beast that is our minds, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, my friends!